affordability is something which we have continued to look at as government, and through the renewable energy policy, we have exempted the renewable energy technologies from duty, so that they are imported duty-free and that can be passed on to the consumers of these technologies. So when I talk about renewable energy, I'm talking about the solar home systems and even solar large systems, as I spoke to those for commercial and industrial. We are also talking about solar water heating. We are saying as government, if you are building any new house, even if in the area already has electricity, please use solar water for heating your water. It's the cheapest way to do it, and we believe that is one of the areas where we are also working with banks to find ways of how people can pay a certain small deposit to pay and buy those solar water heaters which we can install in your houses. So as government, we continue to look at how we can capacitate communities, especially with renewable energy technologies, and also as a way of climate proofing some of the programs which we have in our rural communities. So one other area which we have seen the potential role of renewables is in the area of food processing and preservation of harvest. We want to work with universities to ensure the uptake and the reduction in the cost of solar food dryers, because those ones where you are doing fruits, where you are doing vegetables, you can dry your harvest. Even where you go to the areas like Mkambo, where you find a lot of food waste, all that food can be reduced if we apply ourselves and use solar dryers, which can then preserve the food, and then we can sell whether it's cabbage or it's vegetables or fruits after we have dried them. We have seen a lot of dried fruit, which is quite a delicacy and is very expensive to buy. So the other area which I just wanted to speak to is the fact that the solar industry itself is an opportunity for entrepreneurs, for people to sell small systems which allow you to sell solar lanterns. You can sell small charging systems which can be used 5 watt, which can be used to charge the phones. So there is an opportunity for entrepreneurs to actually set up shops within our own townships to actually sell this technology. But as government, our long-term wish is that of ensuring that all the critical minerals I spoke to and materials like lithium, we process it further locally to a point where the value addition will allow us to produce the storage systems which we need, not just for homes but also for the utility to use, so that we can bring more renewables into our system. So we are, through the legislation, ensuring that there is value addition and there is job creation, which is critical for us to be able to use more of these renewables. We are ready for people who want to play at any level of the value chain. In terms of, if you want to come in, we work with an association of renewable energy as companies which supply renewable energy technologies. Why do we work with them and together with the regulator? Is we want to ensure that they give you the right quality to good standard of equipment which can last long, and your investment will be worthwhile. We are also working with companies which want to come in and set up shop here in Zimbabwe, and through the Rural Electrification Fund, we are looking for partners who can bring in the assembly of solar panels into the country as a way of adding value to those products before we actually have them sold to our different consumers. But one thing which is good about renewable energy, which I will repeat as I conclude, is that it will give you independence from the grid. You can completely be independent from the grid. I'm not advocating that people leave the grid, but given the current challenges which we have, you are better off being independent. And once we have a good system, you can then sell the excess power to ZESA. You remain connected to them, but during the day, you are generating more power and you are selling it to ZESA, and in the evening, you can get back some of that power. And ZESA has agreed that they are reviewing their system in such a way that even wherever you are, you can sell to them. And if there is a difference where they've taken more than what you have supplied and taken back, they can pay you as cash. This is where we want to go, that each and every person, even in a township, you can become an IPP using your roof. An IPP is an independent power producer, using your rooftop. And we have seen entrepreneurs who are now coming and saying, if I go to Mziligas, I see some roofs which are not facing and they'll be good for a solar plant. Instead of me going to look for land, can I use the rooftops of these townships to put up my solar panels and then sell that power to the grid? These are the opportunities which are coming up with renewable energy. And these are things which we never even thought of before. And the owner of the house can actually be paid some rentals for the roof space which we are renting out. So the new technologies which are coming up with endless opportunities for people within, whether you're in a rural community or you are in a township. There is something which you can do within the renewable energy space, I think.